She was like, wait a minute, did I say thank you just because I'm a people pleaser? Was what he said appropriate? Ugh. Men, just leave women alone.
Hey, ladies, especially straight women, just because I compliment you, don't mean I want you.
Things of that nature. Men can't wear joggers. And I was like, wait a minute, we can't wear joggers.
If they look very earthly, okay, if they look like you've been running across the earth, keep some socks on.
Jay, something came across my timeline, and it wasn't about the orange man, but it's about women and icks. Now, I am not a subscriber of the manosphere.
Okay.
I try to not
feel a dangerous butt coming, but go ahead.
No. It's not a dangerous butt. It's more like a Jennifer Love Hewitt from Can't Hardly Wait butt. Not a Rosie Perez butt. Rosie Perez, that's a dangerous butt. But Jennifer Love Hewitt, nice butt, good butt.
Okay.
Good butt, but not dangerous. Okay.
Got it. Right.
Don't subscribe to the manosphere. Don't describe the patriarchy. Try to not be misogynist and toxic masculinity. I'm still growing.
Yes.
Some of these women icks I actually agree with, but two of these things that came across my timeline that had to have been from the manosphere that creeped into my algorithm somehow, some way, I do not agree with. Here's one. Young lady, very attractive young lady. I would say, well, actually, I can't tell what age she is because Gen Z looks old. So I'm going to assume that she is absolutely in Gen Z, maybe a young millennial, right?
Okay.
Says that an older man, and when I say older man, she said somebody 60 to 70 years old, walked up to her and said, "You are gorgeous." And she said, "Thank you." But then in her mind, she started running through the table. She was like, wait a minute, did I say thank you just because I'm a people pleaser? Was what he said appropriate? Ugh. Men, just leave women alone.
No.
And I was like, hold up now. Now, if he said, damn, baby, you got some ass. Yes. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are words that have actually been spoken from 2002 Bruce. Okay.
Yeah.
I've said those words. He just said you're gorgeous. And it reminds me of the story that I've told on this podcast before when I was at Target. And this woman, I don't know if she was Persian, Italian, Latina, light-skinned Black, who knows, right?
Yeah.
She had a skin tone not unlike the color of my skin tone.
Okay.
Right? But with a little hint of something else.
Right.
A little hint of something else. But it was a little hint.
Okay.
But she had on this hot pink dress. And I walked up to her and I said, "Ma'am, I am not hitting on you at all. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I just want to let you know that dress and your skin tone matches perfectly. You look fantastic today. You have a great day." And walked away. As I'm walking away, she said, "Thank you." Like she wanted to continue on the conversation. But as I said, I wasn't hollering and I didn't want to double back, even though I wanted to double back. And so it kind of bothered me. I'm like, young lady, take the compliment.
Yeah, that sounds more like a question of her own, kind of self-worth, maybe. Not so much that, people have eyeballs.
They do.
They can see. So if you look nice and someone says in a polite way that, they compliment you in a polite way, I don't see what the problem is with just accepting the compliment and moving on with your day. If they go, "Get titties," then I can say,
yeah, for those that are listening, y'all didn't get the build up to what she said, but those in the video saw her almost act like a seizure because that's how men be acting. That was perfect.
Right. Then I can say, okay, get a little upset. It's funny because I actually saw a video of this from a stud content creator, and she was like, "Hey, ladies, especially straight women, just because I compliment you, don't mean I want you. There's a lot of times where a gay woman or particularly a stud will come to, well, hey, you're beautiful or you look beautiful. And the response will be, I'm not gay. I didn't say I wanted to holler. I'm just saying I have eyeballs and, you know, the lashes are popping, hair is done, nail done, everything big. I mean, I'm just trying to compliment you on that. So like, you know, sometimes people are just innocently trying to compliment you, and I feel like if they're doing it in a respectful way, you know, you'd be all right. Just
Back
say
off.
thank you and move on.
Is stud an offensive term? Because I don't.
No.
Because I feel, you know, but you know me, I always get up and get my panties in a bunch with certain words. I'm like, is that
Mhm.
offensive? I'm not trying to be offensive. Please excuse
Yeah.
me. So it's
I'm
not
more
offensive.
offended by the fact that you said panties, honestly.
That's an expression. Get your panties in a bunch.
I have never liked the word panties. I don't like
Well,
it.
it's well, okay. I think it's a better way of saying women's underwear.
Draws, just say draws
I,
is
I,
what they are.
that draws is absolutely it's absolutely what they are. I
Yeah.
mean, this gentleman was appropriate. It's not like we were just together this past weekend going to the bowling alley, and our server, I said to you, she got a porch back there because her
Yeah.
booty stuck out. Literally, it was a porch. You could have put plates of food up there.
No. Yeah. It definitely you could have been sitting on it with a rocking chair and a mint julep on a nice
A full mint julep.
summer's day, you know, like for sure. And so, yeah, so like it wasn't that, you know, it's okay if somebody says you look nice, you can say thank you and keep it pushing, keep it on about your day. Now, if they get disrespectful after that, turn up. You know,
There you go.
I'm a retired crash out. I get it. So like, you know, but if it's it don't you don't have to overthink it. I think a lot of time I feel like this person was just overthinking it.
It was.
Um, you know, just
There's
look
one
nice.
more that I want to get to before the end of this segment. And there's
Mhm.
another one that came across my algorithm. And it was a woman in the airport complaining. Now, she was complaining about men's wear in the airport. And what she said was, men wear pants. And I was like, yeah, men should wear pants. But she was being very specific:
Mhm.
jeans, cargos, khakis, things of that nature. Men can't wear joggers. And I was like, wait a minute, we can't wear joggers or sweats in the airport? Kiss my ass. She'd be like, that's not manly. Wear regular pants. It's like they are uncomfortable and I'm on this plane. You got to be lucky that I'm not in some boxes, some loose fitting boxes
Yeah.
and a baggy t-shirt. And the only reason I'm doing that is because flight attendants say don't let your actual skin touch anything on the airplane because
Yes,
it's
yes.
gross.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, y'all stop being weird. Literally, stop being weird. Like let people live. I don't there's no problem with men wearing joggers. I don't understand. They're just sweatpants. They're
That's all they
sweatpants
are.
with a tapered leg. I get that there are more fitted sweatpants, but you're supposed to be able to jog in them.
They're my favorite sweatpants. Matter of fact, I
Yeah.
like a tapered leg pant anyway because I like to show off my shoes.
You like to
But
show off the shoe.
yeah, I like
Like
to show
that's,
off my
you know,
shoes. Yeah.
so no, there's no, yeah, stop being weird, y'all. This is a lot of people doing way, way too much. Now it's more of like your personal preference, but you're trying to assign it like it should be felt by everybody. And no, that's just you personally. I don't like to see men in flip flops. I don't like it. Most of y'all don't take care of y'all feet.
Very true.
Okay.
Very
If
true.
you're gonna wear flip flops with some socks on, if you know them feet look natural.
I hate that expression.
If they look very earthly, okay. If they look like you've been running across the earth, keep some socks on. But that's not a ick. That's not something that should be. Everybody should feel that. That's just my personal thing. If you don't take care of your feet, but honestly, that's anybody because I see some women with some
Hammer time.
gnarled digits.
And if it's
And
hammer
y'all
time,
shouldn't,
hide your toes.
yeah, y'all shouldn't have them out either. Cause I don't want to see it while I'm trying to, eat my Burger King.
Not your Burger King. So on that note, for the audience, what are some of your icks? And what do you think are some of those ridiculous icks? Leave a comment down in the section where it's the comment section.
Yeah.
And holla at us.
But it seemed less about them struggling to know where the comments are and you struggling to know what the word was, and it was comment section.
Yeah.
And you tried to make it seem like it was their problem when really it was yours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, absolutely right.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.